Right now at noon, the Wisconsin Elections Commission has laid groundwork for the recount to begin. We'll tell you when. And the holidays are coming up. How to support small businesses in Madison and Dane County.
This is News 3 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. I'm Mark Kane. Thanks for tuning in. The Wisconsin Elections Commission has ordered a recount of more than 800,000 ballots cast in two heavily Democratic counties. The order issued today was approved after hours of partisan squabbling by the Wisconsin Elections Commission. President Donald Trump paid $3 million and filed a petition for the recount, seeking to undo Joe Biden's victory in the key state. Trump claims irregularities in Milwaukee and Dane counties, which went for Biden by more than a 2-to-1 margin, but no evidence of illegal activity has been presented. The commission evenly split between Republicans and Democrats, voting late last night to issue the recount order. CBS News has learned current and former government officials have had some limited discussions with the Biden transition team, even as President Trump continues to fight the election results. In Georgia, the Secretary of State says the audit of votes has shown no evidence of widespread fraud. And in Pennsylvania, the president's legal team revised a lawsuit challenging 1.5 million mail-in and absentee votes. A new poll shows 73% of Americans believe President-elect Biden won the election, but nearly 70% of Republicans surveyed say they're concerned the election was, quote, rigged. Well, another sunny and windy day. Let's head to meteorologist Chris Reese and a first warn forecast. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Mark. The reality is things are, yes, still very windy out there, but we're warmer out there today as opposed to yesterday. Check out the 24-hour temperature change. Most of us here throughout south central Wisconsin are in that 10 to 15 degree range of how much warmer we are today as opposed to yesterday at lunchtime. This also comes with sunshine and some filtered cloud cover out there as well. Live look from the Edgewater Sky Camera. Our temperature in Madison is right at 59. We're knocking on the door of 60, but it hasn't opened just yet. It will soon. Winds are out of the south and west at 13 miles per hour. That'll help warm us up. Janesville already at 63, 60 for Platteville and Monroe, 61 in Lone Rock. Boscobel coming in at 64. This also comes with no chance for rain showers out there today. Look for another dry day. We're going to be dry all the way into the evening as well, even throughout the overnight hours, but we might see a couple more clouds start to get into the mix. By 6 o'clock, temperatures will be back into the 50s. Then we look towards the weekend. Enjoy this warmth. Your weekend forecast is much cooler. We're talking a rain chance headed into Sunday. Mark?
All right, we'll enjoy today. Thank you, Chris. Sun Prairie police say the gun a teen used to accidentally shoot himself in the head was stolen. Officers say the 16-year-old boy from Madison shot himself early Wednesday morning in the parking lot of the Palace Cinema movie theater. Officials say the gun was stolen from a vehicle near the theater. Two other boys, a 12-year-old and a 14-year-old, also from Madison, were with the 16-year-old boy. The boy underwent surgery but is expected to survive. Police are continuing to investigate, but they say criminal charges are pending. Right now in Wisconsin, we have recorded over 333,000 positive COVID-19 cases. Over 2,800 people have died from complications from the virus. Nearly 75,000 cases remain active. In Dane County, health officials say they are seeing a spike in cases. They say cases are up 163% since last month.
Our community has experienced almost as many individuals being diagnosed with COVID as all the diagnoses combined for the first 8 months of this pandemic. That's 10,828 neighbors, family, and friends diagnosed with COVID in the past month. This is equivalent to the population of the village of Oregon.
Officials are reminding people in Dane County and across the state that they should not meet up with anyone outside of your household. The United States has passed another grim milestone, more than 250,000 deaths. More than 19,000 people have died this month alone. In Idaho, 2 in every 5 people tested are infected. That's according to the COVID Tracking Project. Carter Evans reports from Twin Falls, Idaho.
With hospitals across Idaho nearing capacity, doctors worry about what will happen when there are no more beds.
We would be in the unimaginably bad situation of needing to make decisions about who gets it and who doesn't.
Dr. James Souza is the chief medical officer for St. Luke's Health System in Boise.
If a heart attack victim comes in and the ICU is full of COVID patients, what do you do?
We do our best. And if one of those COVID patients has a lower chance of survival, we make decisions about who gets the bed.
How far away are you from something like that?
Our modeling is suggesting that we may be facing that scenario in December.
Despite nearly 800 deaths, Idaho's Republican governor has resisted issuing a mask mandate, a requirement some residents oppose.
All they're trying to do is control you. Everything you do is based on the mask and the disease, and it's wrong.
With the U.S. now averaging about 160,000 new cases a day, nearly 36 states now have a mask mandate, with Kansas being the latest to issue the order on Wednesday.
How we choose to respond can turn the tide for our businesses, our hospitals, and our schools.
But in South Dakota, which is experiencing one of the worst COVID outbreaks in the country, Republican Governor Kristi Noem reiterated her opposition to mandating masks, even though the state's medical association said Tuesday it strongly supports the move.
I don't want to approach a policy or a mandate just looking to make people feel good.
Around the country, frontline workers are concerned and frustrated. In Nebraska, more than 1,700 healthcare workers signed a letter pleading with people to wear masks, stating the life you save may be your own.
There's a sunny day on the other side. I'm way more interested in cooperation than compliance.
So you're saying wear the mask, social distance 6 feet, and you don't have to shut down the economy.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
For doctors to begin deciding who gets a bed and who doesn't, the governor here in Idaho would have to declare a crisis standard of care. In the meantime, with hospitals inundated as they are right now, doctors are concerned they might not be able to provide the level of care needed. Carter Evans, CBS News, Twin Falls, Idaho.
And New York City decided to have its public school system, the largest in the nation, go all remote starting today. Officials say the move was necessary because the city's 7-day average for test positivity reached 3%. But many parents are upset with the decision, saying test positivity in schools is much lower, just 0.02%. More than 900 staff members across the Midwest Mayo Clinic system have been diagnosed with COVID-19 over the last 2 weeks. The Midwest Mayo Clinic system consists of clinics, hospitals, and other facilities that serve patients in Iowa, Minnesota, and Wisconsin. Those Midwestern states have been hit especially hard in the latest round of COVID-19 case surges. A staff member says the Mayo Clinic staff are being infected mostly due to community spread. Minnesota's governor announced new measures this week to help curb the spread, and Wisconsin's governor declared a new state of emergency. British researchers reported today that AstraZeneca's experimental coronavirus vaccine appears to work safely in older people. According to the article published in the Lancet Medical Journal, it generates as strong an immune response in those over the age of 70 as it does in younger people. The phase 2 trial did not show whether the vaccine protected volunteers from infection, but it provided an immune response that would be expected to provide protection. AstraZeneca is testing its vaccine in phase 3 clinical trials around the world, including at UW Health in Madison. Well, as the holiday season approaches, Dane County and Madison city leaders are asking shoppers to buy local. It's the 11th anniversary of the Shop Indie Local campaign, Small Business Saturday, which highlights Dane Buy Local's 600 members to emphasize the importance of shopping local. Things are different due to the pandemic this year, and city leaders say shopping local is more important now than ever.
Well, we're in the midst of a pandemic that unfortunately is threatening the very survival of so many of our businesses and their employees. They need us, and they don't just need us, we need them. We're a community. And so we're urging and encouraging and reminding everyone to do what you can to support our small businesses.
Dane Buy Local has developed a marketplace which can be found on the Dane Buy Local website for online ordering and delivering, along with holiday gift ideas. Also, Dane Buy Local is premiering its new gift card, which can be used at a variety of local businesses. What's more to come on News 3 Now at noon? Up next, we'll see what Howard's working on in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
I recently came across one of my grandmother's recipes that's as sweet as honey, just like she was, and I think you're gonna like it.
I suffered with knee pain for almost 4 to 5 years. I wanted to have the conformist after looking at all the different options. I think having the surgery with the ortho team is the only way to go. They all look out for you as a patient.
For almost 50 years, Feldco's provided the Midwest with the industry's best home renewal experience. In doing so, we're improving lives one home at a time. Before the winter weather moves in, take advantage of 20% off all windows, siding, and doors, and keep your family safe, warm, and comfortable all season long. Start your home improvement project with Feldco today. 20% off won't last long. Hurry. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
This is the kind of card that has America talking. With it, people with Medicare are getting all-in-one coverage for their doctor visits, hospital care, prescription drugs, and more. This kind of insurance, called Medicare Part C, may also cover dental care, eyeglasses, hearing aids, fitness programs, vitamins, even healthy meals and rides to the doctor. With this kind of coverage, you do not need a Medicare supplement insurance plan. You will access your benefits through your Medicare Part C plan for one low and oftentimes $0 monthly plan premium. You deserve to get the most from your Medicare benefits. Call now for free information that may help you get more coverage for less money. There is no obligation to enroll. Whether for yourself or someone you love, call the number on the screen now. Call now.
Bring your wish list because it's Christmas time at the Bruce Company. Maybe the weather outside is frightful, but the Bruce Company has what you need to make this season delightful. Celebrate being home for the holidays with gifts for everyone on your list, from toys to ornaments, decorations, and more. Don't forget to bring the family and explore our huge selection of artificial and fresh-cut trees. Celebrate being home for the holidays with the Bruce Company, your holiday experts.
It's Black Friday now at A1 Furniture with savings up to 40% off our everyday low prices and amazing doorbuster deals. Get this 3-piece sectional just $8.99. Plus, get 48 months free financing on purchases over $9.99. Black Friday on now at A1 Furniture and Mattress.
I suffered with knee pain for almost 4 to 5 years. I wanted to have the conformist after looking at all the different options. I think having the surgery with the ortho team is the only way to go. They all look out for you as a patient.
I'd like you to take a second and think if there's a recipe that you grew up with that your mom, grandmother, or maybe an aunt made that you wish you had today. Well, if there are, make it your mission to get those recipes. Maybe it's as simple as asking them to write them down. But if that's not possible, see if you can find their old recipe box or that overstuffed folder that's brimming with all those treasures. Maybe make 1 or 2 a month and rewrite them so that you can still read them before they fade away. Today, I want to share a recipe for my grandmother's honey cake, which was passed down to my cousin from my aunt. All she did was mix together some eggs, oil, vanilla, and sugar. Once that was mixed, she added some brewed coffee, a bit of red wine, and some flour along with a bunch of spices. Then, after mixing honey with baking powder, she slowly added it to the batter. She spooned this into a couple of loaf pans, and into the oven it went for about an hour. Let me tell you, it was the longest hour in history. But when they came out of the oven, I can still remember the whole house smelling amazing. If you'd like the recipe for my grandmother's honey cake, it's online now waiting for you. It's one of those recipes I've never forgotten. I'm Howard with Kelly. Want to try my grandmother's honey cake? In the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a memorable way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Thank you, guys. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, another sunny and windy day across southern Wisconsin. Meteorologist Chris Reese will have more in your First Warn forecast next.
Black Friday starts now at Ashley Home Store. Save up to 60% off doorbusters and special holiday buys available now. Plus, get our very best Black Friday bonus deals, up to an extra 20% off our sale prices store-wide. Bring the holidays home early at Ashley Home Store.
Upland Hills Health has evolved through generations. We've never worked harder to bring you the best facility, the best providers, and the best technology to care for you. We've ranked among the top 100 critical access hospitals for 6 years, and now, in 2020, we're in the top 20 in the U.S. This is based on 50 indicators and 8 pillars of performance. Why is this important? Because when you're hurt or in pain, or ready to bring a new life into the world, you'll get the very best care here at Upland Hills Health in Dodgeville.
We are Dane County. We are Madison, McFarland, Sun Prairie. We are Wanakee, Stoughton, Middleton, Deerfield, and everywhere in between. We are committed to being unique in supporting the value when families share the memories of family and friends at the loss of a loved one. We are Crest Funeral and Cremation Service. More than just a funeral home, we are the people you know and trust to help families before, during, and after the loss of a loved one. Learn more at crestfuneralservice.com.
Non-attorney spokesperson. This is a paid advertisement for legal services sponsored by Nightline Legal. Cases assigned on a random basis to participating law firms. This drug remains approved by the FDA. If you or a loved one regularly took Zantac and were later diagnosed with cancer, call right now. You may be entitled to financial compensation. Potential cancers include bladder cancer, colon cancer, kidney cancer, stomach cancer, liver cancer, pancreatic cancer. Do not stop taking a prescribed medication without first consulting with your doctor. Discontinuing a prescribed medication without your doctor's advice can result in injury or death.
Call 1-800-670-2995.
Black Friday mattress deals start now at Ashley Home Store. Save up to 70% off mattress doorbusters. Plus, interest-free financing for up to 6 years on Tempur-Pedic and Beautyrest Black mattresses. And free quick ship delivery. Black Friday is on now at Ashley Home Store.
Hi, everyone. Friday morning, all eyes will be on Wisconsin as recounts in Dane and Milwaukee counties get underway.
We'll be live from where the counting will happen, and we'll let you know what to expect. That in your weekend forecast on News 3 Now this morning.
At News 3 Now, the FCC allowed us to boost the power of our broadcast signal. If you watch us using an antenna, you may need to activate the scan function on your TV menu to rescan available channels so you can continue to enjoy News 3 Now and CBS programming. Please rescan your TVs today.
The Farm Report is sponsored by Blain's Farm and Fleet.
The struggle to recover continues for the labor market and a junk food fashion fusion just in time for the holidays. Diane King Hall has more in today's Money Watch report.
The latest job market scorecard is out, and the numbers are getting worse. According to the Labor Department, first-time filings for weekly jobless claims rose to 742,000 last week. The increase in unemployment filings comes as states across the country begin to implement new lockdown restrictions. A pay bump for Starbucks workers. The Java Giant says it will be giving all employees at least a 10% raise beginning December 14th. That's according to multiple reports. The company also plans to increase the amount it pays above minimum wage in all of the markets where it operates. Delta Airlines says it will keep middle seats open on its flights through March of 2021. The decision comes as other airlines roll back social distancing spacing. Last week, JetBlue said it will stop capping capacity on its flights beginning in December and aims to sell every seat by January. And with several brands trying to cash in on comfort this season, Pizza Hut is out with an oversized weighted blanket so you can literally wrap yourself in a freshly baked pie. The 15-pound blanket costs $150 and is currently sold out online. But Frito-Lay's cheat day-inspired ready-to-wear offerings include the Doritos Ugly Christmas sweater, and a Cheetos onesie. And that's your CBS Money Watch report. For more, head to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Diane King Hall.
Thank you, Diane. Let's check Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrials down 134 points. The NASDAQ, however, up 45. The S&P 500 down about 7.5. Q106 Farm Director Pam Yankee out of the radio barn today. So here are your farm numbers. Chris Reese is here today with a windy forecast. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Mark. One thing is for sure, it's a big surge in temperatures for the West and the Great Lakes. Temperatures in some spots are upwards of 30 degrees warmer than they were at this time yesterday. Throughout the state of Wisconsin, most of us are about 10 to 15 degrees warmer than we were at this time yesterday. Temperatures, though, are still incredibly mild for this time of the year. 70s showing up throughout parts of the Central Plains, Kansas, 72, 71 in St. Louis. Here in Wisconsin, most of us are into the 50s and 60s now. This is as a warm front sits right on top of the state that's sending our winds out of the south and west. That warm front continues to move on towards the north and east. With it, we'll see a little bit of cloud cover, but still I expect some sunshine to filter through that cloud cover as we go throughout the rest of the afternoon. Here's our resolution Doppler right now. Despite the warm front, there's no rain associated with that. We should stay dry potentially all the way through the weekend. There is a little rain chance this weekend, but even that is trending less. However, with this front right on top of us and the area of low pressure nearby, it is windy throughout south central Wisconsin. These are wind gusts as we speak. Janesville gusting to 35 miles per hour right now. Kenosha gusting to 37. Madison's wind gusts are right around 26. The camera occasionally shaking in the wind, but still a beautiful afternoon out there. 59 our official temperature, and the sustained winds out of the airport are out of the southwest at 13 miles per hour. Check out the 60s, though. Janesville is at 63, Boscobel at 64. We see more of those 60s over towards the driftless region. Well, with our winds coming from the south and west, that's the direction you want to look when it comes to what your temperature may be as we move into the afternoon. So this is the reason that we're expecting those highs to top out into the low 60s. Overnight tonight, we're going to keep the cloud cover around at times. We'll call it a partly cloudy night. Look for lows into the upper 40s. Then tomorrow will still be mild, but will actually be a little bit cooler as our winds change direction. They're going to start to move out of the north and west. That means tomorrow at lunch, we're right at 47. I expect tomorrow's highs to be into the low 50s. For just about all of us, the closer you are to south central or to central Wisconsin, that's where those temperatures may stay into the mid-40s for those highs. Then overnight, tomorrow night, we'll see those lows drop down into the 30s. That takes us into the weekend. We had a rain chance, but that system continues to trend further south. It's going to be close enough that I at least expect cloud cover for your Saturday. Then, as we start to move into Sunday, the latest model trends are pushing that further south and east. Beyond that, the next system I'm watching, that comes Tuesday, and that may be one that starts out wintry and then will warm up on the backside and go over to some rain. We're going to watch that closely in the days ahead. Otherwise, look for an extended forecast that shows temperatures really hanging steady for us. We're talking above normal temperatures all the way into the start of December, potentially, and then your overnight lows will be hanging out into the 30s. For some reason, the 10-day forecast just left us there. We went right into traffic, but I'll tell you what, coming up after the break as we close out the show, I'll make sure I'll get that 10-day forecast for you.
All right. No worries, Chris. We'll survive. Thank you. Ahead of News 3 Now at noon, we'll meet our Dane County Humane Society Pet of the Week. We'll introduce you to Drake, a 10-year-old boxer mix. That's ahead at noon.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
You wouldn't pour OJ this way. And you don't have to pour paint this way either. Try Dutch Boy Platinum Plus paint in the twist and pour container with a built-in spout. Easy to hold, open, and pour.
Right now at Menards, get 11% off everything, including Dutch Boy paint.
Are you happy with your Medicare plan? Want to get more for your money? Take a look at Quartz Medicare Advantage plans in partnership with UW Health. Quartz Medicare Advantage plans start at $0 a month, including coverage for medical, hospital, and prescriptions. with $5 primary care visits, $0 preventive care, and $0 telehealth visits. It's no wonder that 98% of our Medicare Advantage members stay with Quartz. Learn more by requesting your free planning guide from Quartz today. Quartz also offers more value, including dental, vision, and hearing benefits. And Quartz gives you extras, like dollars for over-the-counter products and fitness benefits, from a plan that works closely with your doctor to take great care of you. This year, switch to Quartz Medicare Advantage. Call or go online to request your free planning guide from Quartz today.
Hi, I'm Brian from McGann Furniture in Baraboo. At McGann's, our #1 priority is treating our customers right. We want your shopping experience to be fun and informative so you have all the information you need to make smart choices. We're shoppers too, and we believe in treating our guests like family. We always have and always will. Discover the difference at McGann Furniture in downtown Baraboo. You'll be so glad you did.
This year, the holidays, just like everything else, will be different. But one thing hasn't changed. Many families will need your help this Thanksgiving.
You can join UW Athletics and the Goodman Community Center in providing Thanksgiving meals for 4,000 families in Dane County.
Please consider a food or monetary gift so no one goes without a holiday dinner.
We are grateful for any gift you can provide.
Donate at goodmancenter.org.
Pick up the latest issue of Madison magazine to plan the perfect staycation. Learn how art therapy helps us heal. Meet Momoka's new leader and warm up the holidays with coffee and tea-themed gifts. Madison magazine on newsstands now. Wisconsin weather can be frustrating. Get the latest forecast, alerts, and detailed traffic reports from the News 3 Now team. On air, online, and download the Channel 3000 First Alert app. Be the first to know what's headed our way.
It's time now to meet our pet of the week. He is Drake, a 10-year-old boxer mix. Our friends at the Dane County Humane Society say Drake loves getting attention. He loves to be petted and snuggled and occasional walk, and he's got a great face. Look at him. If you're interested in adopting Drake or checking out all the other animals at the Dane County Humane Society, go to giveshelter.org or set up an appointment at 838-0413. Our pet of the week last week, Spencer, found a new home. Curious kitty. The Dane County Humane Society is teaming up with the UW-Madison entrepreneur students who are selling Wisco Space t-shirts. All the proceeds will go toward the Dane County Humane Society. You can order short or long sleeve shirts right now through December 1st to help support animals in need. You can learn more by going to giveshelter.org/space. Time now for one final check of the forecast. Here's Chris with that 10-day outlook.
There it is, Mark. Like I said, another beautiful day today. Temperatures top out into the low 60s. Yes, it's going to be breezy. We'll see sunshine, but that's going to be great. It'll be mixed in with a little bit of cloud cover at times. Tomorrow, we're a little cloudier and a little bit cooler. Temperatures will be into the low 50s for those highs. 40s for the weekend, upper 30s early next week. I'm watching a system on Tuesday that may begin a little wintry before going over to rain.
All right, thanks, Chris. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here at 4. Have a great afternoon.